What's up, tribe? How you guys doing? New show alert. This show is coming to you from my people, my folks down to the Chasing Reality brand. This is the newest of their franchise, Chasing. It is Chasing LA. Shouts out to Andario. Shouts out to all the production down there. And a special shout out to my boy Q. Hey, boo, I see you. All right. LA was giving me a lot tonight. Let's go ahead and jump into it. So we start the episode off. We have Q. If y'all don't know who Q is, Q is a radio producer, writer, all of that great stuff. He was on Chasing Atlanta. And he moved out to LA, and while he was out there, one of the things he decided to do was to start a franchise. So we have Chasing LA now. Listen, let me tell you something about Q. Okay, Q is a cutie. Okay, Q was a QT. Okay, and LA is definitely agreeing with my baby Q. Okay, now Q keeps that CarMax. Q, I hope you own stock in whoever owns CarMax, because you keep a tube of CarMax. Okay, we start this episode off. We have Q, and we have some of our fan favorites. We have my boy Oliver Twixt. Y'all know I love me some Oliver Twixt, and we got my girl Lauren England. Now, me and Lauren got a love-hate relationship. I always love her, but girl, she get on my nerves sometimes. But I was here for Miss Lauren. Lauren was looking good, okay? Had the little cute outfit, the little makeup, okay? And in this first scene, we meet some of the players from the show. We meet Jeremy. Jeremy is a choreographer, okay? They met in Atlanta. He met all of them, knew them from Atlanta. They have some connections, some business connections to Oliver, some business connections to Q, and he is out here in LA as well. He said he has danced for everybody. He went down the list. The resume is there, but just assume that the who's who is on there, okay? If you think of somebody that need a dancer, Jeremy done dance for them, okay? Then we meet Miss Jayla. Jayla is a singer, a songwriter. Listen, I like Miss Jayla. Jayla is a BBW, and she was coming through, okay? She was looking cute. Had the little Louis Vuitton, okay? And she got a lot of personality, okay? Lauren seems to like her. Lauren don't like too many people off the break. She real leery about new people. She is the queen of no new friends, okay? But she seemed like she like her a little bit. But she is a singer-songwriter, and she called herself Miss Hollywood, so I'm here for you. I'm here for you so far. These are first impressions, because y'all know I start off liking somebody, and by episode 4 or 5, I be giving them the side eye, like, where did we go wrong? Where did this fall apart for us, right? Anyway, so then we had Mr. Ray come through. Now, again, Mr. Ray is the OG when it comes to reality TV. We can go all the way back to College Hill, back in the day, over onto the BE of the T. I think he was at VCU. Was it VCU? I think it was VCU. Anyway, but we know he's been on Love and Hip Hop and things of those things. So he is there. Again, networking, knowing these people and all of that great stuff. And so I feel like Mr. Ray is going to be in a few episodes, because I've seen him in the trailer, and I know he's in at least one other episode, because I saw him in the trailer and there was a little situation going on there, okay? Then we meet Official King Payne. Now, I'm familiar with Official King Payne from YouTube. He has a YouTube channel, and he is actually on the Gentleman's Panel over on the YouTube. It is a panel of LGBTQIA black men. It rotates channels. There are 4 or 5 panelists, and the channels rotate, and they address issues as it relates to the LGBTQ community, but they also talk about celebrity gossip and things like that. So I'm familiar with them. I also know that he's really good friends with Armand Wiggins, another YouTuber, over 100,000 subscribers, gets into the celebrity news and things like that. Some might call him a shock jock, right? And they've been friends for a long time. I think their relationship supersedes YouTube. I think they've known each other since high school or something. And so we see them talking, and listen, Armand gave King Payne some good word. Like, he was talking about, listen, babe, let me tell you something. When you come here, he said, you need to make strategic friends, and you need to make strategic enemies. I said, you better say that again, Armand. That is a word. You better make strategic friends and make strategic enemies. Because listen, sometimes it's okay to make an enemy. But you got to make sure, like what he say, it's strategic. He said you got to be playing chess and not checkers out here, because you're going to get caught up. He said don't get caught up. Keep your mind on your money and your money on your mind. Don't get sidetracked with all the other bullshit. Stay focused. But Armand gave King Payne some good words, and he said, we used to manifest this. We manifested us moving to LA, and he said, Armand said that he came to LA and then he had to leave because he wasn't focused. He had to leave and get himself together before he could come back. And then King Payne was saying, so I'm here and, this is just a great thing. He said, I'm here to get my business. Now, what I don't remember is them saying what his business is. Like I said, I know he does YouTube, but it didn't sound like he was talking about YouTube. It sounded like he was talking about another business, but I don't remember them saying it. I could be wrong. I could have missed it, but I don't remember them saying it. But yeah, Armand gave him some good words, and I like that coat Armand had on. That was cute. That was a cute little coat Armand had on. Later on in the episode, some people had some things to say about King Payne coat, but anyway, we'll get there later, honey. We'll get there later. Then we meet Andre. Andre is a fashion designer, creative director. He said he rolled out his resume. He is currently working on a movie set with his friend Martise. The movie is called You Married That. It's a spinoff of another movie that was on, I think a YouTube, You Hitting That or something to that effect, he said. But he said it's got Lisa Ray in it, and he named some other people that I was like, okay, all right, cool, okay. But he definitely was here for the moment. He was thanking Martise because I guess Martise recommended him for the job, and he's having such a great time, and it was a great opportunity for him to meet these people and move in these circles, and so he is definitely here for it. Now, the Andre I saw on movie set was a different Andre we met a little bit later on. And as we're meeting all of these people, they are all talking about this networking event that they're going to. They're going to this networking event, right? And so Andre was saying how he's, looking forward to going to this networking event. King Payne was looking forward to going to this networking event. I said, okay. We already using fancy words for a get together. Y'all just get together to have drinks. Ain't nobody networking. Anyway, we'll get there. Then we meet Miss Alicia. Alicia is my DC homegirl. I don't know you, Alicia, but we DC homegirls. I got to find you down to the gram, and I got to follow you, girl, because anybody that's from the DC area, that's my place. I had to put my DC on. In my DC area, then we cool, right? She says she's an activist. She's a writer, okay, and she is here for it. Now, we meet Q, who is a poet, motivational speaker. He said he loved Jesus, but you can still get these hands. Okay. We meet Hershey LaCour, she is a drag queen, honey. Now, Abby Reviews already knew Hershey. She's been following Hershey down to the TikTok. So I gotta not only find you on the Instagram, baby, I gotta find you down to the TikTok, okay? And then we also meet a D Hawkins. D Hawkins sound like he been doing a little bit of this and a little bit of that. Listen. D. What was that confessional look giving me? Did you do your first green screen after leaving a Halloween party? I'm just saying. Are you in the leather community? And you was letting us know that you are in the leather. I mean, what was that? Okay. All right, cool. So they are having this networking event. They are all there, honey. And I felt like, Andre already said in his green screen that he was drunk and that he was drinking white and he normally drink dark. And so, he might be a little bit more turnt than normal because, And I felt like the minute he gave us this explanation about his drinking situation, I said, oh, because he acted a fool. Okay, that's what happened. Because he acted a fool. Then King Payne shows up, and King Payne is on that bullshit. He gonna look at her. She talking about something. What does everybody do? What does everybody do? Oh, you're a drag queen. Oh, do you make any money doing that? Oh, because I don't be seeing too much money on the floor. Them queens, they don't make no money. King Payne. Maybe you've heard of a little drag queen called RuPaul. You might want to Google her net worth. That's all I'm gonna say about that. What are you talking about? Drag queens don't make no money. Huh? Are you okay? But what I could appreciate is that Hershey, during this whole situation, Hershey was like, I just want my drink. I ordered a drink 45 minutes late. I just want my drink. Cause I don't know what he's talking about. And I'm gonna let him stay over there with that bullshit. So somehow or another, Andre said something about King Payne and called him Missy Elliott because of he had on a black bubble coat, and he said it looked like Missy Elliott from the video, from the Rain video. And why he even do the do, I said I'm done. When he did that, I was done. Because he didn't do it once, he did it twice. He might have done it 3 times, but I know I saw it twice. I said, not only, you ain't have to do that. You ain't have to do all that. You ain't have to call that man Missy Elliott and then do the, you ain't have to do that. You ain't have to do that, Andre. So, of course, King Payne got in his feelings and said, but you look like Akon. I said, oh. Now, Q talking about something. I don't even know what they arguing about because they are both ugly. They dark skinned and they ugly. Now, listen. Please don't come after that man and start no colorism conversation. I feel like the point he was trying to make was that they both ugly and they both calling each other dark skinned people. I just heard, because we've been dealing with this colorism situation so much. The minute he said that, I was like, oh, Jesus, they about to come for him. Listen, can we let Q live? Can we, is it Q? Yeah. Can we let Q live for a minute, please? Can we let Q live? I don't think he meant no harm. Can we not label him yet? Now, if you keep making them type of comments, Q, I can't help you. But for right now, let's let him live, please. But neither here nor there, honey. Andre and King Payne was going back and forth. They had to separate them. They were both still talking shit. And that is where the first episode ended, honey. I don't know what y'all got going on, but that is where the first episode ended. So y'all let me know what y'all think, okay? We're going to drop it in the comments. Peace.